Hello and welcome to another video of One Time Games. It's been a while since I uploaded a video, but I'm back again to play another game. This time I'm going to play the Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable is a game, a mindfuck game. It lets you decide which option you choose or which options you choose. There is a narrator in the, a voice in the game which tells you the story of a guy named Stanley in an office. But you're not bound to choose the way of following the story the voice says. So for example, if he says you need to go in the left door, you can go to the right door. So okay, so I'll just play the game. Let's click begin the game. We're going to watch the intro first. I already saw it, but I'll just let it play. Okay, begin the game. So let's see.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Okay, so I really enjoyed my work.
Exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I was happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
That's really strange.
To give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
Everyone went to a party, but no one invited me.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
I step out of my office. What if I don't? What if I just... There's a phone here. Some papers. Okay, I'm 427. That's my number. That's my employee number. Okay, I'll go outside of my office. What now? What now? Okay, what the hell? Someone closed the door.
To go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What if someone was in my office? What if someone was hiding behind that door and just closed the door? Because I didn't close the door. That's creepy.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
No, they're not hiding here. Yeah, maybe one was behind the door, but I just forget. Okay. So there's no one behind the door here. Okay, no one. Okay, I'm not touching the door. Okay, I'm not touching the door. Okay. Oh, now they know. Now they know. They're not closing the door. Okay. What if I move here? Okay, no one behind the door. I'll just move and no one's closing the door because I know someone is hiding there. Of course. Same here. No one's closing the door. Okay. Okay, forget about it.
When Stanley came to two open doors, he was again. Left.
Okay, door on the left. There's a man outside it. Okay, I forget it. Door on the left. Okay, I'll just do what the voice says this time. Yeah. It's all just a big. It's a prank. They're hiding. It's my birthday today, and they're going to surprise me. So they're closing the door behind me. So I must go this way. Okay, so this is the meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What if someone left a note for me? What if someone... All the shades here... Target. Push for funding for RD of new coffee machine. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Get Chris. What's Chris doing in the broom closet? Is he fapping in there? Oh. Oh, it's all automated. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Cliché. What is hot? Profits, 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 profits. Profits? Profits. P-R-O-P-H-E-T-S. I'm the prophet here. What do people want? Okay, it's very interesting. But I'll move on. I'll move on. Okay, the broom closet. Who was in? The door closed again. Who was in the broom closet? Can I open the broom closet? Okay, there's no one in the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here. So
Chris, I'm looking for Chris.
And got back on track.
No. Maybe Chris is here. Can I click anything here? I can't click anything.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
I'm just hiding here. I'm going to wait here. There's nothing interesting to click here. Oh, I'm not clicking the door. Who's closing the door? Who is that? Who is that?
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
office. This close. I'm going downstairs. I'm not doing what the voice says this time. I'll just check if there's something interesting here. There's a note here. What's this note doing here? Can I click it? I can't click it. There's a hobo living here. A homeless person sleeps here. Fire hose.
But
okay,
Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
I'm not listening to you. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. You're the one who's crazy. I'm not listening to you.
This, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
No, I'm not dreaming. I'm in a game.
This is all a dream.
Shut up! Shut up!
What a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
No, it's not an answer. It's not an answer.
He wasn't going to lose his job.
Huh?
He wasn't crazy after all.
Oh, I've been here.
I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, I'm flying. Oh, that's great.
He imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield. And it too It was so much fun.
Holy
Stanley
shit.
marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Why?
I'm not describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could
I have never heard of this
voice. Simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is
I can just kill myself
right now, as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
It's just drugs. It's drugs. It's drugs. No, it's drugs. I've taken drugs. I'm not dreaming. I'm not dreaming.
He would prove that
I'm on drugs.
In control,
I admit
that this was a dream. So he closed
I'm on
his
drugs.
eyes gently.
No. Oh, I'm going to die.
The blanket on his
I took too many drugs.
the press
Drugs.
of the mattress on his back.
Yeah, it's because I'm in
Fresh
a
air
hospital.
of the world outside this one.
I had an overdose.
Let me
I'm in
wake
an
up.
hospital. In an hospital.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let
Oh
me
no, I'm
continue
going to have a
pushing the
hangover.
buttons. Please.
No.
It's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal.
Without
I
these
am
drugs.
normal.
I'm not a
Everything
drug
will
addict.
be fine.
Okay.
I am okay.
Okay. Where am I? Am I in hospital? Am I in the same?
Stanley began
I'm in the same place.
Please,
Holy
someone
shit!
wake me up. My
No,
name is
no, no,
Stanley.
no, no.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real.
No, no,
Please,
no,
can
no.
someone tell me I am real. I must be
It's too
real.
much.
I must be.
It's
Can
too
anyone
much.
hear my voice? Who am
It's
I?
too much. Oh no, I'm going to die. I'm going to overdose.
Everything will
Holy
be black.
shit! I'm going to overdose for the second time. Drugs are bad.
This is the story
Okay.
of a woman named Mariella.
Who is Mariella?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Holy
But on
shit!
this
I knew
particular
it.
day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled
No.
through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed
Ow.
dead on the sidewalk.
I wasn't
Soon
drugs.
turned to go call
I
for
knew
assistance.
it. I wasn't drugs. It was drugs all the
Brief
time.
moments, She considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she
No.
Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in
There's an
that
excuse
moment,
for everything.
She thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane.
Ah,
I
shut
am
up.
in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then
Okay,
she remembered
so-
the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no
Really?
time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body.
Wake me
And then
up.
she
Wake me
turned.
up. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I just took drugs. Drugs are bad. I will never take drugs again. Okay, so this is one of the many endings. One of the many endings you can get. Okay, so the game just restarted because it's one of the endings you can get. The ending I just had is me on drugs instead of finding a solution of why. There are many other solutions, so I recommend you this game. I recommend it. It's awesome. I've seen some videos of it. And this is the first time I played it. So yeah. I hope you like this video. If you liked it, place a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will post more videos in the future. I'll see you. Thanks for watching and bye bye.